As we continue to get further into this season, there are a bunch of challenges which we could be completing to essentially get insane rewards. Those are in the battle pass, which I'm going to be showing you guys today and showing you that there is actually a free version of it, which you can also participate in and get free rewards from. Let's jump straight into that and more in today's episode of Minecraft Prisons. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back into a brand new episode of Minecraft Prisons. Today, of course, we're back here on the best #1 rated Minecraft Prison server, AkumaMC. Back again for another episode in this season. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be doing exactly as I said. We're going to be checking out the battle pass. We're also going to be claiming our V-kits. We've got a whole bunch of upgrades to make and all that good stuff. So we've got plenty to do today, but first things to tick off the list is to just get this next prestige, because that's going to take us up to prestige 17, I believe, which is a nice place to be. Now, obviously, we don't increase our resources or our available resources. Was that a nuke proc right there? I think it was. Pretty sure that was a nuke proc right there. We don't increase our available resources until we hit prestige 25, I don't think. So yeah, we've got a long way to go there, but let's go ahead and hit this prestige right now, get up to 17. And the perks for such thing is better guild experience, max enchant levels, robot currency gain, all that good stuff. So we'll take that. We'll get up to prestige 17 nice and easily right there. Now, we're yet this season to actually explore into the battle pass, but we do have all 3 tiers, because there is 3 different tiers here on this version of Prisons, which is actually kind of cool because it means that you get access to obviously 3 tiers of different rewards, which, you know, all come in handy. So we are going to be going over it today and seeing whether there's also any super easy challenges which we can complete, because usually the way it works is each week we end up getting a whole bunch of really easy challenges that can just be flown through. So I don't know whether that is still the case, but we're going to kind of work it out today and see whether that is going to be the case. We're also super close to pickaxe level 100, which should see a bunch of exciting enchants unlocked. So we'll see whether we make it to there today. Let's go ahead and claim everything that our robots have gone ahead and got us while we've been, you know, AFK or just chilling. So we've actually got 460 trillion tokens. We've got 26 million gems and then 165,000 energy, which is going to help us out today actually quite a lot. Now, just to start us off, I think what I want to do is just put some more levels into our shadow clone for right now. I honestly haven't seen it proc too often. I think putting more levels in it does increase that proc chance. I don't know if it does actually. I have no idea. But hopefully it does, because that is kind of what I was hoping for. Let's open up all these different loot boxes and everything that we have right now. This should give me a whole bunch of different items that will help us immediately with a couple of easy rank ups, which I just want to kind of get out of the way. We can also salvage some of this stuff to like just to get some additional currency as well. A couple of resource boxes in here, which we'll always take and claim as well. I think it's going to be just these unique grenades pretty much and the large airstrike beacons that we actually end up using here. So let's go into salvage. Let's pop. We'll keep crystals. I have actually planted, by the way, a bunch of crystals at our guild home, so we'll be checking out those in just a little bit as well. Let's get rid of all of that stuff. We don't need any of that. Right, let's see where these unique grenades can take me. I'm thinking this will hopefully get us to like 500-ish. I don't know if even know if it'll get us there, because these rank ups are becoming a lot harder now. Okay, 478 is close enough. It's pretty close. And then with the large airstrike beacons, hopefully that'll get us a little bit closer up as well. We'll see where that takes us to. I'd imagine that'll put us, yes, easily past 500 on our way to 600, hopefully. And yeah, hopefully we get closer. Where are we going to get to here? I don't know whether we're meant to go down our mine and like make sure all of that hits and spawns in. I have no idea. I just thought about that right now. We've now got ourselves 2Q from that though. So I don't know. I kind of do want to go back to the starting ones and just make sure that we are like trying to max them out, I guess, because obviously we're getting some additional levels on these enchants as we prestige. So I want to make sure that we keep them kind of maxed, to be honest. So let's just go ahead and do that right now and catch up on all of these. I think we've got enough tokens actually to max everything out that needs to be maxed. So that should be fine. We'll just continue to add them all. Buzzkill has got a couple of extras available as well. Scavenger, a couple extras. Yeah, I always forget that these do increase max level here. So I think we're actually going to run out of tokens actually now, but that's okay. Yeah, we got to make sure that we remember that those do increase max level, and we're probably leaving quite a lot behind by not actually going ahead and focusing on those. So I'm going to make sure I do that. So first of all, I just want to claim all of our V-kits, because we have a lot of V-kits, you know, stashed away in here that we have not claimed, that do have like weekly crates or just general things in them that we can definitely use to our advantage, whether it be for ranking up or anything else. Pretty much we'll claim it all. So we're going to get a lot of resource boxes from this, a lot of loot boxes from this, a lot of contrabands from this. We'll take the emerald loot boxes there, lots more resource, lots of epic contrabands in here actually, lots of gold loot boxes. What else we got? Silver loot boxes. We have got common contrabands, epic resource boxes. Those are huge. We'll always take those. We got a couple more of those. So yeah, there was plenty of openable stuff right there. That's absolutely what we want to see. And then we've got a bunch of robots that we now need to go ahead and apply. But mainly there was a weekly crate literally sat in there, which, you know, could really give us some very good rewards. So let's put all of those out just there. We'll take, we'll salvage a bunch of this stuff actually, because there's a lot of stuff here that we don't need, including those infinity stuffs, because we know that those are pretty bad right now. And there we go. So we can go ahead and do that again just there. And that gives us a couple of items which you can use today for sure. So we'll just use them right now, actually. All those grenades, a couple of airstrike flares, and then some more legendary grenades. And then, yes, we do have the cryo weekly crate that we're going to get to open in just a moment. And I'm thinking that we probably will end up seeing a couple more of the cryo crates throughout our battle pass challenges today. I think that there are some in there. We'll have to, well, I guess we'll have to find out and see. So this will also give us a little bit more tokens to work with as well, that we can go ahead and try and max out some more of those enchants in. So I think we got up to here, Lucky Miner. Can we max that? Yes, we can. What's next? Creeper Squad, which we actually need to put a lot more levels in. So we'll put as many as we can into that, and that's going to be that. Now, gem enchant wise, we are pretty much still working on Vein Miner. I think I do want to just go straight for Vein Miner because it's the only gem based one in here. So I think that's probably what we'll do. Maybe we'll add these 2 levels just to max out transfusion as well, get as many resources going as possible. But yeah, I think I want to put the rest into Vein Miner because just getting more gems is pretty much the hard part for us right now. So let's open up this cryo crate and then we'll take a look at the battle pass and see whether that's got anything spicy in it for us. Hopefully we can get something good here. Let's see what this wants to give us. Energy packages. We got unique something there and some legendary resource boxes. 32 of them. Oh, rare and okay, that was actually very, very good. We'll take those because that has got a lot of good resource in, and it was unique grenades that it gave us, which we'll take because that's some easy rank ups right there. That should hopefully help us get past 700. Yes, it does. 725. Perfect. So that was actually very, very nice because that was all free stuff from the V-kits that we already had existing. So let's take a look at the battle passes. So you guys can see that there is a quest section. There is a bronze pass, which I believe is the free one for everybody. Then there's the platinum pass, which is like, you know, just the level up. And then there's the diamond pass, which is the top type of pass. So in the quest, there's just going to be a whole bunch of different things that we essentially need to do. And on completion of these different quests, you will basically just get experience. So let's see if there's any super, super easy ones in here. There's a mine blocks quest where we've got to mine 50,000 blocks. There's an activate vein miner, which we need 25 procs. There's an activate nuke, which we need 15 procs. There's an activate balloon strike, which I don't think we have as an enchant right now. A lot of these are activates. So we need to activate creeper squad. We need to activate pickaxe's fury, which we don't have. We need to activate buzzkill. I think that was buzzkill. Yeah, break 10k blocks in your mind. That one's pretty self-explanatory. So they're all very, very easy challenges, really. None of them are exactly hard. Some of them do just take a little bit of, you know, a little bit of mining to do. So it's not really too much of an issue. It's just a case of whether we want to do that right the second, which, you know, I pretty much don't. So we will essentially complete those challenges very, very easily. But let's take a look in the free passes because, you know, we will have gotten some level ups from challenges that we have already done. So let's take a look and see what we've got in here. We got pet boxes, we got resource boxes, and we got bronze loot boxes. And that's because this is the bronze battle pass tier. If we now take a look in the platinum pass, we will also have 4 levels in here, which has given us 2 gold loot boxes. Wait, 2 gold loot boxes, 2 pet boxes, common resource boxes, and 3 gold loot boxes. Now, if we take a look in the diamond pass, 4 gold loot boxes, 3 robot boxes, 4 common resource boxes, and 6 gold loot boxes. Now, as you guys will see, as we go up this kind of tier, these rewards will get a lot better. Obviously, this is the top tier battle pass right here. So as we go up, as you can see, level 10 is literally a weekly crate. We only have to get to level 10 for a weekly crate, which is pretty good, actually. Now, it may seem like a long way away, and that's only because we really haven't put in the time for mining blocks. But that battle pass is actually very, very overpowered because if we actually look at it, a lot of the challenges kind of like cross over, like they overlap each other. So for example, with obviously all of the enchant procs, those things will just happen as they happen. But the rest of them, like the mining blocks, like what is the maximum one in here? 50,000 blocks. The maximum one in here is 50,000 blocks. If we were to get to 50,000 blocks, that would complete the other lot, which is, so there's 75% or 75 XP there. I think one of them, so that one's 20. So that's 100 between those two. And then there's another 50 each there. So that'll be 200 XP for towards our level up. So if we actually take a look in the past, you guys can see how much XP we're on right now. So it's 100 XP per level up, as you guys can see. So if we were to get 200 right now, that would basically skip us all the way up to level 6. So that is literally just by mining blocks. If we mine 50,000 blocks, that would automatically happen. And of course, what would also automatically happen during that time, I would imagine, is we would get all of these enchant procs that we need to get. The only ones, of course, that we will not get is the ones that we don't have. So for example, Pickaxe's Fury, that is one that we literally cannot get because we just didn't enchant it. I think there was a reason why we didn't enchant it. I think it's the one that like randomly explodes and it just becomes very, very hard to mine with. So I think that's why we haven't done that. There was also a very, very easy one in here though that we can do immediately, which is vote for the server 3 times. If you do /vote right here, you can click right here for click to vote for the server. So we'll go ahead and get the links right here. And we literally had to do 3 for that. So that should count all of our votes. So if we now take a look in here, we do actually get some wheel spins. I don't know if it counted my 3rd vote actually. We might have to go and explore another one quickly. All right, there we go. That one should do. And as you guys can see right here, season pass, you have completed the vote quest. So that is super, super easy. That was a super easy one that we could do nice and quickly. So there we go. So now we just got to essentially hit all the other things that are really easy. They just take a few minutes. So that is all stuff that will happen and can happen over the next, over the next little bit as we continue to mine. Now, I don't want to bore you guys by mining on camera here, so I've got another thing which we can do today. So let's head over to our guild home right now because I planted a whole bunch of crystals here. And as you guys can see, we have a lot of them to claim. Now, I've got to work out which ones are the good ones and which ones are the bad ones. I know for a fact that these purplish looking ones right here are good ones. So I'm just going to first of all go ahead and mine all of these up because these can actually give us some pretty game-changing things, to be honest with you. These can give us some things that will help us immediately with rank ups, help us immediately with resources and all that good stuff. So I'm going to make sure that we get all of these first. These are the frost crystals. I don't honestly know what the next best tier of crystal is. I'm fairly certain that these are the best ones, but I don't know. I'll have to work that out. I'm going to think that these red ones are probably pretty good. Let's have a look. What do they give me? Okay, they give me diamonds. Yeah, those ones are also pretty decent. So let's go ahead and claim all of these red ones. I think these are actually giving me a lot of like robot boxes as well, which are absolutely appreciated. That will increase my AFK income by a lot. They're also giving me a heck ton, I think, of like airstrikes as well, which of course we've been using very, very usefully to rank us up. So we'll continue to use those. Let's see if we can get, I don't know. I think we're just getting like common. Yeah, these are all good stuff though. Rare contrabands are very, very good. We can actually get like very, very good things out of that. And of course, this will directly help our currencies as well, because as we open up all of these contrabands and stuff like that, that will like help our tokens and all of the things like that. So really, this is very, very overpowered. I didn't even realize that these were that good. We'd have to make sure that we pay a lot more attention to the crystals that we have and making sure that we actually plant them as well, because half the time I freaking forget to plant them. I know there are some ones that are not so good, so I'm just trying to figure out which ones those are. Those ones are obviously not that decent. Are these ones any good? No, those ones are not good. Maybe the pink ones are decent. Let's have a look. What do we get from those? I don't even know what we got from that, to be honest with you. Legendary stuff. Okay, we can take the legendary stuff. That'll help. Large airstrikes. Yeah, these are decent. Okay, perfect. So from every single thing that we just mined up right there, this is what we have got. We have got, wow, a lot of robot. 3 stacks nearly of robot boxes. That is insanely clutch. Let's go ahead and just claim all of those. We'll place those down in just a second here. We've got a lot of like emerald loot boxes, a lot of rare contrabands. We've got a lot of stuff that also needs salvaging, like pet boxes we really don't need right now. We didn't really get too many grenades, which I'm kind of surprised about, but maybe it's just not a common like drop in these type of things. We can get rid of legendary arcane boxes. I'm not too worried about those right now because we have the epic ones available to us. So yeah, that's pretty decent actually. So let's go over to our mine once again. We'll put all of these robots in because these will be absolutely clutch for us. These are going to increase our AFK income by a lot on pretty much all of the currencies because we got a lot of them. Let's put all of those down, a couple more there. Perfect. We'll open up all of these rare contrabands. That will probably give me even more of the things which we've just salvaged. So let's go ahead and salvage some more. We don't need infinity staffs because those are pretty useless. We don't need rare arcane boxes. We'll take the bloom crystals. Those are useful. We've got a lot of resource boxes as well. Legendary and epic. We'll take those. Emerald loot boxes. That will come with a bunch of handy stuff that we need. Diamond loot boxes. We'll take those. And then epic contrabands are always welcomed here as well. More emerald, and there we go. That is pretty much everything open that can give us the things that we need. So let's go ahead and salvage the rest of the stuff that we don't need right here. This is all good stuff, I guess. Salvaging isn't really the end of the world either, because we do still get some currency for it and some useful things. So there we go. We've got 4Q to work with now just from opening all that stuff. And of course, the actual physical items themselves. So let's use a stack of the unique grenades here. We'll see exactly where that can get us to. That puts us all the way up to 835 here on the mine. I think we'll get another prestige out of all of this stuff. If not, it'll at least be close because this should take me up to 900-ish. We'll put down all the larger airstrikes as well. And yeah, honestly, we should get fairly close here, I think. Let's try the next stack of airstrike beacons. We did actually get a decent amount of crystals back out of it as well. So that's actually good because that's like recycling right there. We can essentially get a whole bunch more overpowered rewards. And I think, honestly, this next stack might do it. This might, if we get some lucky hits right here, this might actually take us to the next prestige. It might make us fall just a little bit short now that I look at it. Oh, we're like right there. Can it do it? We need literally one more explosion. Okay, I think we can jackhammer our way there. I think it's literally going to be one proc. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and take the next prestige then. So that's going to put us up to, what, prestige 7? No, 18. Prestige 18 now. There we go. Prestige 18 all the way there. That's very, very nice. We'll take that. We also, thanks to all the stuff that we just used, now have 7Q in the balance. So I'll use up all the rest of the grenades and stuff that we have just to increase our balance, essentially. And then we'll see what we actually have to work with. There's an easy 300 levels just there. We'll put down the last of the airstrike beacons, and then we'll see where we are at. So what do we got here? So we end up being just over 400, 430. Any more? 450? 450 is good. 480 is even better. 490. Wow, we got basically to 500 just there. That's kind of crazy, actually. And then 8Q to spend. I think we should just go ham on the shadow clone. I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit torn. I think we should maybe go back in order, but I also think, I don't know. Let's just go in order. Screw it. Let's go in order. That makes the most sense. I feel like they're in an order for a reason. Hades Inferno though, I don't know whether it's worth it. I just don't know whether it's worth it. I think we do have more worth out of like Dragon's Eye, because obviously that's like Jackhammer related to Jackhammer. You know what? Let's go Dragon's Eye for right now. We'll go Dragon's Eye for right now. Maybe that's a dumb decision. We'll figure that out in the future. So to end us off today, I want to open up 9 of the cosmetic crates because there are still some cosmetics that we don't have this season, and I just wanted to give it a go. So let's see if we can try our luck here and get something useful. I do not have any of the shark stuff that they've added, and honestly, it does look kind of cool. So that's kind of what I'm going for, to be honest with you. So if we could get the shark, shark cosmetics, that'd be nice. I didn't even see one in that, so I'm just going to go ahead and open up the next one. I don't even know what we got from that one. Not a clue. We got a dragon pickaxe in that last one. We got the red bundle. We don't really need that, to be honest with you. I'm not seeing any of the shark stuff in any of this stuff, which is kind of, I don't know, kind of upsetting. Got a ruby chat color. Is there any? I'm genuinely not seeing any shark things in here. Maybe it's super, super rare. Maybe that's the thing that we're going to struggle to get this season. Tidal wave chat color. No, that's not really relevant. Don't really need any of it. We did get it though, so I guess that's kind of cool. I'm really not seeing anything in here that we need. This kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. We're getting very, very unlucky with these. I'm just gonna spam the next 2 and hope that somewhere in there's gonna be shark something. I don't think there is. I don't think there's shark anything in any of this. We got a night pickaxe skin. Wow, that was really unfortunate. That was definitely our worst cosmetic opening this season. That's unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is. So yeah, guys, I am going to be giving away on this video let's go $20 gift card, okay? So that's going to be the giveaway for this video. If you guys want to be in the chance of winning that, all you need to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment your username, and then join the giveaways only Discord that is linked down below. As long as you've done all that and press the enter button in there, then you're officially good to go. And yeah, make sure you have done all the requirements because I will be triple checking you guys now because we've had a couple of people slipping through the cracks. So I want to make sure that you guys are all completing the requirements. Guys, that is going to be it from me today. If you have enjoyed, make sure you do hit that like button. If you're not already, please do subscribe. And I will see you all in the next episode of Prisons here on AkumaMC.